Hello, Cubs fans and people of TikTok. I am live streaming on Facebook and on TikTok in a completely unannounced Sunranto live stream. And I just thought, hey, right now I am waiting for the guy I work with to call me back. And he said he's a little ways away. And I'm like, you know what? You know who else is a little ways away? The Chicago freaking Cubs are they're a little ways away right now from relevance. And part of the reason is because of the mentality of this baseball team, and the owners of this baseball team, Tom Ricketts, Chicago Cubs, the way that they're running this thing like a consultant ball. Like Jesus Mauricio is here on YouTube, says, end of the letter had me in tears. Cubs fans are the best in baseball, full stop. Yeah, we are. We are the best in baseball because, especially to Tom Ricketts, Tom Ricketts loves Cub fans because they dump money in that man's pockets. So that should, I mean, he sent us a mea culpa in a letter, but let's just go through the letter little bit by little bit until my boss calls and says, hey, I'm ready for you. So we'll do this quick because it might end any second. So October 11th, 2024, Tom Ricketts to the people. Cubs fans, there's no way to sugarcoat it. This is not where we planned to finish the season. Like our fans, we had high expectations for our team this year, and early victories delivered hope for postseason baseball. But inconsistent play and injuries upended that promise, leading us into a hole too deep to recover from despite another second half surge. That was worse than last year's second half surge. Bottom line, we did not play a complete season of competitive baseball. As a result, we have again missed the most exciting and exhilarating month of the season, October. This is all very true. We're missing it again. This is the Milwaukee Brewers have owned the Chicago freaking Cubs and the Central Division for basically half a decade at least. We just since 2018, you can say that we haven't even sniffed it. 2020. You don't count 2020. Yeah, we won the division 2020. Would we have? I don't know. But for Ricketts, yet once again, this is the third, fourth, fifth letter that we've gotten from him over the years, being like, well, little disappointed again, didn't do it again. Yeah, we know. We were there. We watched it. Yeah. So you're disappointed, we're disappointed. Inconsistent play. Yeah. What's that about? What are you talking about? Inconsistent play from an inconsistent team. Well, you were throwing Frank Schwindel out there 2 years ago. You still got like your first guy off the bench is Patrick Wisdom. That guy was not supposed to be here anymore. Anyway, let me keep going. The work is underway to close the gap to make the Cubs a perennial playoff team. Our baseball operations staff is redoubling its efforts to build a team that consistently plays in the postseason and delivers the promise of sustained success to Cubs fans. Okay. You've been telling this. Perennial means, by the way, all the time. Like perennial, is like a flower that is always seemingly blooming. Okay. So that has not been the Cubs, and they're saying they're going to double down their efforts, redoubling efforts. What does that mean? We're going to do more of the shit we've already been doing, and then eventually it's going to work. And that's going to deliver the sustained success. Well, it hasn't so far. So redoubling this is not really what I want. I don't want redoing anything. You do something different. Undo some of this. Undouble it. All right. Though we fell short this season, we have strong foundations to build on. If you believe that, then we would have had a strong foundation to build on already, right? We would already have, all right, Carter Hawkins. The strong foundation was Jed Hoyer, who was there in 2016. He's been here the whole fucking time. The whole time. Jed Hoyer has been here. So this is the strong foundation. Blah, blah, blah. All right. Jed Carter and our team of coaches, analysts, scouts, and strategists have created one of the top player development groups in the game today. Who? With 8 prospects on MLB Pipeline's top 100 list. Nobody's top 10, though. The most of any team in Major League Baseball. Okay, so we got a bunch of Ian Happ's coming. A lot of 120 WRC pluses coming on the way. The most of any team in Major League Baseball. Whoop, 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 whoop. There, I'll do it with my left hand so that TikTok people can see. All right. So, where was I in this? The most of any team in Major League Baseball. After this summer's draft, the Cubs boast a top flight development system in most independent rankings, including number 2 in USA Today's latest evaluation. I'll tell you what's giving me a number 2. Tom Ricketts. He just number 2'd all over this letter. Jake Bujankowski. I don't know how to say your name, dude. I'm absolutely convinced Tom does not care about winning. All he cares about is raking in the dough. I agree. I mean, that, so he's going to write this letter and everybody's going to go, oh, well, they're going to do better. No, he just basically tells us that we're going to do what we've been doing. All right, so where were we in this thing? Oh, by the way, USA Today, you're telling me USA Today is like your independent ranking? USA Today is the paper they used to give you for free when you stayed at Red Roof Inn. That's all USA Today is. That's Bob Nightingale, who's wrong about everything. The man can't even spell. Okay. It says invite infield fly girl to join live as a guest. Yeah, or come into the studio. You can come into the studio if you want, but I could invite you if you want to come in, IFG. So under the leadership of manager Craig Counsell, but let me also say, go back, Jed Carter and our team of coaches, blah, blah, blah. That means they're fine with all of this. You know, that everybody's doing a great job. Great job, everybody. Great job, Jed. Great job, Carter. That's not what the fans are saying. That's what Tom Ricketts is saying. So, more of the same is coming your way. Under the leadership, we got some comments on the other situation here. Wheeler Dealers in here says they're going to spend even more to finish 500. Yeah, I agree. Roberto Ramos says, as long as they let me in free to put smiles on Cub faces after all these disappointing losses. In fact, Roberto, I think that they should let you in free because you're one of the main attractions. Certainly is not the team. Wheeler Dealer also says this almost sounds like someone is putting a hard sell on potential season ticket buyers for 2025. Happy Christmas. I just bought you season tickets. Oh God, that's like getting coal in the stocking. Wheeler Dealers also says, don't sell to a salesperson. Yeah, exactly. We're going to be doing what we've been doing. Geez, that doesn't sound good. Exactly. Redoubling down. Billy DeVore, he's in the TikTok. I see I'm on TikTok and on YouTube and Facebook. I'm on 2 different lines. I got cameras going all over the place. I feel like I'm being interviewed by paparazzi. But Billy DeVore's here on TikTok says, got to turn the screws. What are we supposed to do? Buy the team from the billionaire? I would love to. The Twins are for sale. Why don't we buy the Twins and then we just be Twins fans and we'll change the name to the Triplets. Seth Kennedy says, this wasn't the plan. Yes, it was, Tom. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, exactly. So let me keep going with this letter because my boss could write at any time and be like, hey, we got to look at these scripts. So under the leadership of manager Craig Counsell, we continued to see players develop on the major league level. Rookie pitcher Shota Imanaga. Rookie pitcher. Come on. The dude's like 30 years old. Come on. He pitched in Japan forever. He's a rookie pitcher. Don't give me this. Pitcher, Shota Imanaga, who signed as a free agent last offseason because he begged you to come to the Cubs because he loves Chicago and he's probably a bigger Bears fan than Cubs fan at this point. Let's see, where was I? Had one of the best seasons as a rookie pitcher, again with the rookie. Shut up, Tom. In Cubs history, leading the team with 15 wins. Okay, yeah, pitcher wins. And a 2.91 ERA. Yeah, Shota had a great year, 174 strikeouts, only 28 walks. He had a great year. Shota Imanaga, we got lucky with that. Really lucky because he's cheap for what he gave us. Anyway, he steered the way on a memorable September night at Wrigley Field, where his 7 hitless innings kicked off a combined no-hitter. Again, combined no-hitter, not a thing to celebrate. It's not a thing. It just isn't. I'm sick of combined no-hitters. Don't even talk about them. Be like, they got to be called something else. It's fine. Call them a combined no. I don't really give a shit. That was closed out by Nate Pearson and Porter Hodge. Hey, couple young arms. I give you that. Rookie Michael Busch. Once again, rookie. 27, going to be 28 next year. He just never caught on with the Dodgers, was blocked. Now he had a nice year, 775 OPS, 21 home runs. I mean, that's a nice year. It's okay. It's really quite nice. You know, I was hoping for more. He hit 6 home runs in April, and then he disappeared for 2 months. Like, what am I supposed to do with this? He got better at first base. Okay, but I'm not going to put it in the fucking letter to fans to be like, oh, everything's going great. Seth Kennedy says, need a shut up Tom Obvious shirt. And please keep commenting on this. People saying we need a big bat. Agreed. Everybody agrees with that. All your problems are solved with Juan Soto. All of them. He adds all the wins you need. All right, where are we? Fellow rookie Pete Crow Armstrong. This guy actually was a rookie. Brought excitement to the base paths with 6 triples. I mean, 6. This is not a thing. He probably didn't even lead the league with triples. I love a triple, but a 93% stolen base rate. PCA also kept runs off the board with those electrifying defense. That's true, although he did have some like adventures out there a little bit. And then what else? Additionally, veteran Ian Happ had a career year with personal bests in home runs, 25, and RBIs 86. RBIs, come on. What are we doing here? And continues to be a clubhouse leader. That is very much true. Ian Happ had a nice year, but like that's what I'm saying. Personal best is 25. Dude, like Aaron Judge had 55. You know, I don't even know what he finished with, but he a lot more than than anybody on the Cubs did. It would take basically 5-6 Cubs to have as many home runs as like 2 Yankees, Aaron Judge and Juan Soto. So you fix a lot of your issues if you just, I don't know, use your money. Like this is what I want Tom Ricketts to say. He's like, so now because of this failure of Jed and Carter and this like consultant ball, we are going to open up the purse strings and sign some incredible players. Alex Bregman is going to play third base. Now, Alex, we're giving you a blank check. What do you want? Juan Soto blank check. Bring them in. You know, we're going to get everybody. We're going to get all the top pitchers. This is what I want them to promise me. I'm opening the pocketbooks. We're going to change things. We promise Cub fans that we're going to do some shit to make ourselves better. But all right, let me go on with this letter because honestly, I just might have to go back to work any second now. In fact, he might have already texted me and I might have my phone on vibrate and I didn't even know. No, I don't. Okay. Before we turn the page on this season, I also want to thank you for helping us recognize Ryne Sandberg this year. For many of us, Rhino's play defined an era, and his statue unveiling was a once-in-a-lifetime tribute to a true Cubs legend. Ryne and Margaret are forever a part of our Cubs family, and it was important for us to stand in support of his fight against cancer by hosting Cubs for a Cure this year, which helped raise $1 million to battle this terrible disease. $1 million. That is a rounding error. That is like basically, you know how like at the end of the year when you're doing your taxes and you've got to like claim on your checking account the little bit of interest, the 42 cents that you got in interest, and you're like, oh, I got 42 cents in interest. That's what I got on my checking account. $1 million is what Tom Ricketts gets on his checking account. He's like, oh, I got to pay this stupid tax on my $1 million checking account interest that I didn't even know I had. That's our 42 cents for Tom Ricketts. $1 million to battle this terrible disease. Oh, please. First of all, they raise a lot of money for cancer. They do. I mean, a lot of people are affected by cancer. I've been affected by cancer. Everybody listening and watching this right now has been affected by cancer. I guarantee it. and they do a good, and they can let you live a lot longer. They're definitely curing a lot more cancers, and they were able to cure Ryan Sandberg's cancer. He went on there and um, he told, I forget who it was, Waddle and Sylvie, one of those guys. He told them, he's like, uh, go get checked because I ignored it. I try to be a tough guy. I don't really need to get checked out. I'm having some symptoms, but you said go get checked. So like, really, you know, when you're talking about like Cubs for a cure, $1 million to battle this terrible disease, I mean, what they really do need to do is, as a family, put their billions behind better health outcomes for all Americans. That instead, they fight against socialized medicine. They fight against Medicare with, like, Pete Ricketts out in Nebraska. Like, so they raise $1 million out of one side of their mouth, and the other side of it, they're like, hey, we want to poison the water, and we want to, like, no regulations on, like, the beef industry, because that's Nebraska's situation there. We don't want any financial regulation so we can crash the economy again. Every 10 years, some random scheme does. I mean, they don't want to fight, and they just want to raise their $1 million for cancer and then make everybody really sick with their actual politics. So, just, it's embarrassing. All I'm saying is it's embarrassing for a billionaire to brag about raising $1 million, which, by the way, came from you and me. They helped raise the money, but the money came from us. They didn't say us, the Ricketts family, gave $1 million. Sure, they give money to charity. I don't know, they do, but they probably do. Anyway, let's keep getting into it. We also remain committed to making a positive impact in the community through Cubs charities. This year, more than 17,000 students participated in our youth sports and academic programs in neighborhoods across Chicago. Once again, they don't run any of this stuff. This is people like Levante. This is little leagues. This is people that they help even a little bit. All right, here's some gloves, They're like, we are making this positive impact. They don't do any of this stuff. They give some money here and there. It goes through some stuff. It's basically a rounding error to these guys. I would like to see them do more. I would. So anyway, it looks like I'm ready to go. Hold on. I gotta text them back. Hold on. Give me 5 minutes and then we'll get through this. All right. So, am I back? Am I still live? All right, cool. All right. So I'm going to keep going through this. Anyway, I would like to see the Cubs do more community. It's all but blah, blah, blah. Photo ops. It is these special moments and activities on and off the field that bring the players and fans together to remind us of what we all love about Cubs baseball. It is more than a game. It is a tradition that spans decades that I bought. I added that. With our fans at its heart and soul, you bring an excitement to the ballpark that is as time honored as the ivy lined walls and historic scoreboard that I bought. I added that too. I want to personally express my sincere gratitude for your continued lining of my pockets. I meant loyalty to our team. Now it is time for us to get to work to bring championship caliber baseball back to Wrigley Field. Sincerely, Tom Ricketts. Tom. They take us for granted. He said it's fine. He said we're doing fine. Our guys are good. We got best rookies. We got guys coming. Is it good? We got Craig Counsell. We got Jed and Carter. They're doing a bang up job. Okay. I don't see it. I don't think that's what's happening. I think that this team and Tom Ricketts, not that he's going to put this in a fan letter, but I would just like to hear a little bit more urgency to possibly match the attitude of Cubs fans, which the tone of that letter did not. He did not sound disappointed enough. He did not sound angry enough. He did not sound like a man who is going to tear up some carpets and get something new going on. He doesn't seem like he's going to change any of his horses out. And that, I think, to most Cub fans is disappointing. Unless, of course, we were just playing at some weird simulation that just didn't work out for us. And they all truly believe that consultant ball is the way to go. But thank you to the fans. Come look at the scoreboard. Come look at the Ivy. Come look at the beautiful blue skies and the day baseball and the 120 Fridays and all that stuff, and build yourself a $30,000 cup snake. And I will be much obliged. Thank you, Tom. And that is just more bullshit from an organization that seems to be more bullshit every day, day after day, week after week, year after year. This is the same. I want to dig up last year's letter and be like, and compare the two. And Rogue Wave Creative here, great sponsor of the Son Ranto show, says Chat GPT letter. Exactly. Do you think he wrote that? No, this is consultant ball. He probably approved it. Dominic says, morning, Danny, Socktober. Exactly. Socktober, get out there and do something. It's Friday. Get out there and do something. I'm going to end this stream. I got to go back to work. But, I hope you all have a great day. And that is not the way I wanted to start the Cubs off season or this weekend. Oh, well. So long, y'all. Spagog, follow Son Ranto Show. We got a new show out today. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Peace.